gonna double check the sound is working, because
You got on your phone?
we're good to go.
Okay, welcome to the Town of Baltimore Planning Board meeting, February 12th, 2026. We start off tonight. We have 3 public hearings. First scheduled for 7 o'clock is a minor subdivision application by Francis Aarons on Old Town Road. Anybody here?
I'll stay.
Yeah.
Fran's here.
That's you, huh? Okay.
Wow, it's gonna be a long one.
Too bad you didn't know about that 5-minute rule.
I
Yeah,
know.
I know it. I think we ran over the maps last month, didn't we?
Yeah.
And,
They're all right here.
yeah,
I mean, I can unroll them and.
does anybody
I'm
want to
ready
look
for
at them? I
after.
think, because you made that change so that everybody, so now basically we just have 2 on the one driveway
Mhm.
and one, so. And you shouldn't, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but at least now it covers all the,
Legalities.
yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately, we gotta sit here
Is there
for,
green cards and all that other good stuff?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't think to bring that up, man.
Yeah,
Did we get a
have everything
response on all the
we need. We
requests?
got, 4 responses out of 5, and just 1 wasn't returned, but it was sent.
There was only 5 adjoining
Who didn't
properties?
There was only 5 joining properties.
Huh.
Desmond.
It was Brown.
Oh,
is that the
Scotty
one?
Brown.
Yeah.
Scotty Brown. I think Scotty did.
Let's see.
Pretty much know it.
Yeah, I would think so.
Stats. That guy. Yeah, that's the only one. That's the only one I don't have is Brown.
Hmm.
Got Stats, Old State Holding, and CFC Properties. And then the receipts that all of them were sent.
Okay.
Ooh, someone's coming. We have so many entrances now.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hello.
Maybe you know you right now?
Sure.
You?
Did you get all of them back?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Never happened.
That's right. I also got the receipts.
If I have all of them, I don't
Okay,
need
should
the
be all.
receipts.
Yeah,
All
I was
right.
surprised too.
We will take care of that, when your public hearing comes up.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
You got it.
This is Dennis.
Hey Dennis, I'm Simon. Nice to meet you. Hi. My wife. Nice to meet you guys. It's pleasure.
Is there anyone in the audience that would like to comment or question about this minor subdivision?
About Fran's.
Okay. Well, we get, like I said, we gotta wait,
I know, I'm sorry.
that's all right.
That's the way.
10 minutes before we start the next one, so.
We're learning as we go.
While we're doing that, maybe we'll have a brief discussion on, and we can do that kind of a little bit off, we're literally on the agenda, but this 239 thing.
Right, that public hearing is at 7:30. So
Yeah.
that, tonight, that public hearing.
Yeah.
Are you here for Absolute Fire or
I
no?
am.
You are,
Yeah.
okay, that's what I thought. He has authorization form, I have it as well.
Okay,
So everybody's here, owners, representatives for the public hearings at least.
the county sent us a thing on the 230, for 239 on the, fire protection thing there on 9W, saying they wanted 239 on that.
What's that?
The county where they sent it to their the county planning board.
A county that never responds or says.
Well, yes, 6 months, a year ago, they didn't respond, they
Yeah.
didn't have their,
Right,
but now, all of a sudden, this is not a site plan, this is a special use permit.
yeah.
So I don't know what their criteria is.
Within 500 feet of a state or county
Yeah,
road.
okay,
it
okay.
says.
I could see if that's a large project, or maybe even a site plan. But I mean, what do they want a 239 on?
Yeah,
A
exactly.
minor subdivision?
No,
Everything?
nothing signed of, no subdivisions. It was site plan, special use permit, variances within that 500 feet of a park, a waterway, a county or town line, or a county or town road, I guess, highway, or county or state highway.
It's just everything.
That's if every town in the county does that, that's a lot of paperwork for
Yeah,
them.
I don't
man.
see how they'll be able to handle
It's
it.
just within the 500 feet of. So I would assume any property on 9W.
Yeah,
would
okay,
be,
well, look how many
referred.
county roads, 51, 54, 26.
Yeah, no, I think he texted me.
Is this new?
No, it's in our code.
Oh, yeah?
It is.
No, so it has nothing to do with any subdivision.
No, because,
What about lot line adjustments? Because we just did one on the county road.
Venture agreement between us.
I don't think either of those are, let me see if I took a screenshot so I don't have to actually go back and look.
I'm just trying to think of where
No.
it ends, you know, that, because me, I can make for a lot more paperwork.
No, it's saying.
I probably still have it open, of course I do. Just have to go to 76.
I don't know, somebody lied about this. Because it, you know.
We legally have to comply with that.
It's in New York State.
So,
But we
Yeah,
haven't been.
well, they haven't been, responding, so.
Yeah, so, I don't know, but it seems like it's a little wasted.
So-
I think it was just a
Any site-
reminder.
Site plan, special.
I'm getting there, I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
So are
Okay,
they going to fine us if we don't?
they can void decisions.
They can void what decisions? Our decisions? The
I thought,
county has the authority to
I kinda-
void?
I kinda thought our, board superseded.
Yeah.
That was my-
So
Yeah, I don't know how they would have the authority to do that.
239M and N off town law, any variance application, site plan review, special use permit, plan development district application, or zoning change application within the following thresholds shall be referred to the Greene County Planning Board for their review with comment. Anything within 500 feet of the town boundary, within 500 feet of an existing or proposed county or state park or recreation area, within 500 feet of a right-of-way of any existing or proposed parkway, thruway, expressway, road, or highway, which is where that is. That's where they,
Okay, you
For
say
this one.
it was state, no, it doesn't clarify state highway or county highway?
when I was searching it, it said county and state,
Okay,
but this is our code itself.
oh, okay.
So, within 500 feet of any existing proposed county or state stream or drainage channel or easement, within 500 feet of the existing or proposed boundary of any county or state-owned land on which a public building or institution is situated, within 500 feet of the boundary of a farm operation located in an agricultural district as defined by Article 25-AA of the
Now you're
Agricultural
really
Markets
covering
Law.
it.
Just send them everything. So,
Yeah,
so has it been sent to them yet then?
Yes,
But they haven't had appropriate time to
Well, we
respond?
just- Yeah, well, we just
Right.
got this from them, just right away.
well, also.
I got it, what I did is I got like a general email from the county that said, 239 referrals are due tomorrow. And I was like, I wonder why I got that. And then I looked and I said, would something have triggered them to send this specifically to me?
Mhm.
And I was like, oh,
Who's in charge of the county?
maybe this is what
They
triggered
have,
it.
the time frame they have to respond to us.
30 days.
They're within the 30 days. So tonight's public hearing, we can have it and
Yep,
hold
and
it open.
we can close it. Just can't take final action.
Okay.
What if it's sent and they don't respond?
They'll respond.
No, we've had problems in the past.
They've responded since they've been up and going. We had to send Kislev to them.
No, I mean, over the years, we have.
I think
Not
the
having
only
response.
other thing we've had to send them so far was the Kislev driveway because it was a variance.
Yeah,
Other than that, when Land and Lakes did their thing, tried to send it to them, they said, nope, we don't do subdivisions. Mr. Gagan, I called them on the phone and asked them if we needed to do one for him because he's right on the Greenville
That's very
town line.
strange.
And they said, nope, but you need to call the town of Greenville and let them know that it's happening.
Yep.
So I did.
They're interested in all these other things, but they're not interested in subdivisions.
For
Especially
some
a major.
reason,
Yeah,
not
I mean,
subdivisions.
that's
I
just
don't know why.
not even logical.
I mean, that major subdivision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 120 feet. That's not too bad.
Every other item that they,
So,
the roads, the streams,
and septic-wise,
there's no logic.
Yeah, in front of my house.
Like Bobby said, send them everything.
Yeah.
How big of the leach show is
Well, you need more paper, just send them everything.
I did.
Now, yeah. Engineer.
Well, I mean, I didn't send them.
Will that response come before the next meeting?
Yeah.
Their meeting is on the 25th, I believe, so I'm thinking we'll probably hear something by then. Well, by the 12th, or there's this additional option, but we can maybe discuss it when the public hearing is open for that.
Who is it? Do you know who's running it now?
Yeah, I have the name. His name is Kurt.
That's his last name?
No, that's his first name. Here, I'll take a look. They've been helpful in the past. When I went up for training at the Green 911 building, I met them and stuff, and my mom works in the same building, like across the hall.
Sometimes.
So I've seen them
you
there.
could email me, or you get the name right there.
Yeah, I do. It's Kurt, Kurt,
Oh, okay.
and then the last name is Goettsche.
Are they appointed?
SCH.
And that's at the Green County Planning.
School. It's spelled the same way. So it's, you pronounce it school.
All right, yeah, this is new, I've never heard of that name.
I think, we've been open for like 12 minutes.
Yeah,
Nobody's
okay.
here for Fran. I think we can
Right here.
call it.
Here, a motion to close the public hearing for
A
the
motion.
Francis Aaron's minor
A
subdivision.
motion to close the Francis Ames minor subdivision application, public hearing.
Second by Josh. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, at this point, now we will, it's about 7:15. Open, public hearing for a minor subdivision application for Lloyd Simpson. You're
Yeah, Simon is here.
Yeah, yeah. You want me to come up front or?
Yeah, sure, sit up there, you know. Now, we do have any comments.
Make it exciting.
Yeah, right?
Did you
I'm
bring the map? Oh, you did bring the map.
Yeah.
I'm asking if you brought the map, you handed to me.
That's
when
okay,
you walked
don't
in.
worry about it.
Okay,
Don't worry
now-
about it.
These
Yeah,
are
last
just, we've
time we
looked
were-
at them, but they haven't been corrected yet.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, that's why we don't have a resolution for later,
Okay,
because they weren't corrected, but they're here just in case anybody had questions on them. I believe someone is here for that.
okay, well, how were you on the green cards, everything, you came up with?
Yes,
All
he just handed
responses.
them to me, but I wasn't gonna do it until we opened their public hearing.
Okay,
I will do that right now.
I have a lot of adjoining properties,
Not that
6?
many, right? Could have been worse.
okay,
And Lance doesn't.
Yeah,
really
one of
feel-
them is mine, so.
One of them is,
Okay.
he wants to buy one of the, lot that
Okay.
kind of gets subdivided.
So it works out well for everyone.
Yeah.
All of them were sent, all of them were received.
And then Limekiln LLC is, I think I had to send 2 letters, but it was.
They went to the same
thing,
person.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So then it was only 3, Dennis, and then 2 more neighbors, I guess.
But, you actually got return from Brent on both the
Oh, okay,
LLC
great.
and the home, so
Beautiful, beautiful.
you're golden.
Might as well.
Any in the board, anybody on the board have any questions about this?
Wasn't it also, ag? What do they call that? There's assessment for it.
The
Agriculture?
agricultural farm, yeah, I never thought of that. Is,
I don't know.
500 feet of a farm, I don't.
Is
I
it?
mean, well,
Oh, no, cause Limekiln? What are they doing? How
There was
close
a-
are they, what are they doing? Let me look at the map.
Are they still
Agricultural
farming?
Ah,
Yeah, that's
They're
a
driving me
one-page.
Oh, wow,
crazy.
here we go.
Please don't, I
You might
can't.
have to submit an agricultural form,
Okay,
at some point, because, trying to think of the criteria is on that now.
neighboring,
Neighboring
I guess they would be
farms, agricultural
neighboring,
properties.
okay.
might be a distance of.
and then probably in an ag district. That's some of the criteria. But just a simple form.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just,
The ag statement, is that what it is?
eggs? Egg?
AG,
Ah,
Can we see the maps?
Does
Yeah.
that still apply if they're not
These are
operating?
the ones that. before
If it's
we were
not an
getting confused
operating
with,
farm? They don't have animals or
they
anything
were
like
That's
that.
what
showing
they're
in
trying
the-
to sell, or something like
Well,
that.
yeah, they
Trying to
are.
sell, but they had sheep.
Okay.
Like,
Would you say it's within 500 feet of the property
It's
line?
across the
For
street.
sure.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie about it.
I'd like to open it up to the public if there's any questions or comments. Anybody wants to see the maps?
What was the correction?
Okay, come on up, guys.
Do you know what the correction was that we were requesting?
Here, let's put a map up here.
Would it be in an application?
It would be.
For, I remember, it was something to do with the driveway, I believe the correction was, right?
Yeah, so the lot line right next to the driveway is kind of, weird, like you would think it's this, but it's not. The lot line kind of follows. Yeah.
Excuse me, guys, just for the record, so we know who's up here talking.
Oh,
We have Dennis Jordan, and I'm sorry, and Lance Palmetier,
Okay,
just so I get on the record. so-
okay, I'll let Lance
Commenting on
explain the
public hearing.
situation with the driveway.
Yeah, so my house is this rectangular parcel. I bought this from Lloyd a couple years ago. So basically, this driveway is currently a right of way through the property that I'm now going to be buying, hopefully, once we subdivide this. And you can see the driveway leads from my property out onto the road. Currently, like I said, once it leaves my property, it's a right of way. So that property line, the way that the surveyor drew it there for the new piece is basically, all that's indicating is that it's just going to follow the northern border of the driveway. So I don't know if everybody's map is oriented the same as ours, but the northern border would be, for you guys, it'd be that
Doesn't need a map?
high, that point right there. Yep. And then for you guys, it would be that point right there. Again, the northern border of the driveway. The driveway's probably like maybe
Oh, you didn't see it before?
15, 20 feet wide. I would
Oh, you
say
did
somewhere
see
in
it?
that range, probably about 20 feet, let's say.
Yeah.
Um,
The entire right of way, isn't the code 60 feet?
I am not entirely sure what the code is. All I know is basically our intention here is that the northern portion of the driveway would just be the new property line.
Okay, but everybody's in agreement.
Correct.
When you say the northern portion, you mean the entire edge of the driveway becomes,
Not quite. So it
which
would
is
be,
this is a separate lot.
right, so this
So at what
is,
point does that get attached to this or it's not?
it is. So
Okay.
this is the lot that currently is there. This
Mhm.
is my lot currently. This is gonna be a new lot line.
Mhm.
And then this right here is gonna be a new lot line. And this is basically just going to extend, along the edge of the driveway to the road.
To include
So
And then
basically
this-
it's,
Is this a line, lot line?
well, no, this is an existing lot line.
Is that going away?
These
Well-
maps are gonna be corrected.
Yeah,
So
that's-
they were looking at the old maps. So are you gonna be purchasing this lot then?
Correct,
But
yes.
you're not gonna
Combining?
join it to your existing lot, though. right?
Nope, they're just gonna be two separate lots. So this right of way will still need to technically exist as it
Correct.
did when Lloyd owned both this and this.
Right.
So is the lot, this little piece here and then this?
Correct.
Remember?
The
Just
new
'cause I'm
lot.
curious, what is the point of that?
Just because that's the way that we wanted to, I wanted a little more north of my property, and that was what we all agreed on, and that just made
I
it.
think I had said the same thing last time. How come not make that straight line? But okay.
Well, and again, it's,
Yeah.
it's because all of us only have so much money to work with
So
this thing,
instead of
so.
owning to here, now you're gonna own to here for this lot, and this will still be a right of way out.
No, this is still gonna say as a separate lot.
Same as, oh,
Own the right of way.
He's gonna own
Oh,
this
he's gonna
property and
own
that's
that.
right away is gonna stay.
Right.
And
Is that typically what?
Well, however you would normally do it, I just figured the right of way would have to stay because they're two separate lots in
Yes.
case we were to ever sell.
100%.
Right.
Because you
So-
can't.
so there'll be an easement.
Well, technically,
For
no
the
one
driveway.
owns the right of way.
It's gonna be
Okay.
a strange lot.
You don't own the property, it's on.
Sure is.
Yeah, you don't.
So
It's
the
the right
only-
of way.
the only thing I'd like to add was because we had it much simpler, we had this straight line before. And then it was the surveyor who said, look, I have these points already locked in because he's following the driveway. And then he suggested
So
to
it's
do
easy.
this was his proposal to just follow it and then randomly pop out here. We knew Lance wanted that triangle, so I said, let's just do this, right? But it was his suggestion and he said it was gonna make it easier. So we said, it doesn't matter to us. It didn't matter to Lance. So that's why this first section is so weird.
Islandberg?
Yes,
Who?
yeah.
Oh, Island?
Islandberg.
Oh,
Islandberg.
Yeah, he's already did mine too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so he knows everything, yeah.
all the land.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that does leave you with a strange lot the way it comes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's you guys.
But we
Yeah.
can talk, we can talk to him. I mean, if we're allowed to make that adjustment, on
Well,
your end. Like,
I'm just, if you change it too much, I'm gonna forget to do another public hearing. don't you? I mean, it should-
yeah, we do want to avoid that for sure.
Yeah.
but,
I don't know.
yeah.
What, what's everybody think? I guess it's, all the neighbors are here, so.
I'm fine with it. You guys got mine marked out, so.
Yeah, this is all
You're
back
good?
here.
Yeah,
You're
we're
up.
not overlapping, so we're all good.
Yeah, this was basically a map of that
If you're
Boyd
trying
had
to
done
keep
originally
this-
with you guys.
If you sell this, then you lose that.
You can give this
Yeah,
to
no.
Simon. He can
This-
fill
this is
out
right
where
away.
He has to fill it
No, no,
out.
you
This guy
lose.
would own
He's
this still.
looking, no, he wanted this, but if you sell this, you now lose that.
Why is that?
Yeah, because there's no access, right? Because
No,
if you-
no, you personally.
No, there
If
would
you ever
be.
sell this property, you've lost the extension because you don't own it anymore. It's all good.
Oh,
This
Oh, right.
doesn't actually become part of this property,
no, right.
so it doesn't
No.
satisfy you permanently getting that part of property.
Well, unless I were to sell it, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, or unless you join the lots down the
You
down
could,
the
yeah.
line, right?
Oh,
So,
yeah. Yeah, we got.
and you could even do, like, if you decided to sell this for some weird reason, you could still then do another subdivision and basically join this, in my opinion, or like whatever. But I mean, I know that you were.
It's fine. No, I mean,
It's
yeah,
okay.
it is what it is.
We can talk, we can talk.
We're
But yeah, I would almost leave it up to the planning board
So the
to,
update is gonna be, what is the update we're looking for if we're accepting this?
the
The
numbers.
change in the
Oh,
numbers.
was it the- Okay, we were not right on the
The
numbers, okay.
discretion, when you added them, they didn't match.
Gotcha.
Yes, so it was that the total acreage number, which needs to be adjusted. That's the only update we need, but unfortunately Bob is down in Florida.
That actually works in our advantage. Why don't you take this form and
Okay.
fill out what the applicant has to fill out for me?
Great.
If you need, the addresses, I'll give them right back to you, so
Okay.
you have them.
Great.
Yeah, let's get that filled out, and then we'll work
Well, yeah, I
on
guess at some
that.
point in my life, yeah. Well, and we may combine these at some point down the road.
Why do we have these points?
Mainly, the only advantages at this point would just be for the streamlining of this whole process, just because we're trying to kind of get this done, basically, yeah.
Just,
That's really what it's about. Yeah.
Alright,
So,
alright, so these are really no good for us.
yeah, the discrepancy was like a quarter of an acre. Yeah. Something on the numbers.
Are we gonna adjust the application?
And I thought that's what we did last time, is I said the application, we are to fix that. No, those, they have, I thought that was all
You're the
part of, they have
applicant
to
because
get
you're
us new maps.
authorized agent.
Gotcha.
So you have
Is that okay?
authorization to do things on his behalf, so you're the applicant.
Makes sense.
We'll have to check when he gets the
Um,
maps, make sure the acreage is.
What you're gonna do though is where it says owner is different from
Because the
applicant,
line mark.
that's where you're gonna put Lloyd's name.
Sure.
Yeah, just the-
Just that one number, the total number of
Yeah.
acres.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions or comments on this minor subdivision from anybody?
Okay, a motion to close the public hearing for the Lloyd Simpson minor subdivision application.
Second by Bill. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Public hearing is now closed for the minor subdivision application for Lloyd Simpson. We can take a 3-minute break.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just go ahead and open up the public hearing for Ken Gagne's absolute fire protection. This is for a special use permit application on Route 9W in the old Teen Challenge building. Have we make out with our neighboring properties there? Our cards.
I do have your cards. I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry, getting ahead of you.
Let me get back on it.
Technically, you got 3 minutes.
All right, you got. So this one, did, you get any other cards back yet?
No, everything that you have there is what Ken got.
Okay, so unfortunately, he had 7 people to send to and only 3 returned green cards. All the receipts that they were sent were given though.
Yeah.
So they were all sent, but only 3 came back for some reason. Irish Fields, which is another industrial property right next door, 1430 Route 9W LLC, which I believe is the apartments across the street on Aquatuck, and William O'Donnell, who I believe is on the little cul-de-sac that butts up to the back of the property. Do you know the name of that road?
I don't. I know.
It's not like is it White Birch Lane or that's
That
back
comes,
there?
that property comes all the way up and joins that, huh?
Birchwood Lane,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
where it is.
okay, yeah.
On the back side
Right,
of the
yep,
property,
comes up
on
the
the other
Baltimore
side
Road.
of like
Across the track.
the tracks, yeah. But it actually abuts that property, so they all got, a
Who
few
did
people up
respond?
there. Long Island Teen Challenge didn't respond, which is funny, because you guys they just bought the building from them. Old Stockade Development, Brandon Racine and Taylor Olmsted, and Frederick Pitchett, also on Birchwood.
Huh?
So we got which is weird to me that all like the major companies pretty much came back, the LLCs came back with the green cards, but not really residents.
Is there a requirement that a certain number come back?
I have no idea.
No, I
No.
don't think so.
Not that I'm
As long as
aware of.
they prove that they've sent them out.
Yeah, as long as the proof is,
Could you come
Someone
forward?
should run out to those
And,
houses and go check on these people.
Just for the record, state your name, so
Yeah.
you're representing.
I'm Jordan Newton. I'm the vice president of Absolute Fire Protection.
Oh, okay.
And I do have his authorization form.
Yeah.
But because I just tore this apart a few minutes ago, it might take a few minutes to find it.
we trust that you read it.
They handed it to me in person.
Sign something.
Any questions?
Here it is, Jordan Newton.
Any questions from anybody on the board?
No. Last
Yeah.
meeting, we pretty much covered everything.
Pretty much just office use.
And then you were going to go to the building inspector, code enforcement after your approval's here.
Yeah, I guess you're,
That's in right now, building, application is in right now. Now we're just pending, I don't know if
you said you had Nolan was doing the engineering? in the building?
Correct. Yep.
Anybody in the public have any questions, want to comment?
I wish all public hearings were like this. We've had some very interesting public hearings.
What's your main business? Is it?
Wet-based fire sprinkler systems.
Gotcha. So big commercial buildings usually?
We do a little bit of residential, but yeah, mostly commercial.
You know approximately how many employees will be in that building?
In this building, currently we have 12 in the office, I believe, where our current location is. So, I mean, maybe it'll grow a few more than that in the
I wasn't at
future.
the last meeting, but the lawyer's office, is that separate from the office building, or is that gonna be utilized to?
That's separate.
Separate?
Yeah, I believe. The office itself, the garage behind it, I don't know what the plans are for that or what.
But that's a separate
It's
part.
a separate parcel,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, there's 11 or 12 employees, I don't know off the top of my head, right now. We keep adding, every couple weeks, but, that's 15 probably is the max that I can think of right now.
What's your, coverage? How far do you go?
We go, to Westchester, and then we go all the way to Plattsburgh north, and we have a Syracuse office as well that does cover Western New York.
Are you only in New York? Do you only do work in New York?
Right now, yes.
Is it a licensed service? Or
It's
is
not.
it, is it not like a plumb, it's not like plumbing?
There
yeah.
isn't, no. The reason we don't go in Westchester is because there's tax implications. If you work in that county, we're currently exploring doing Massachusetts as well, but there's licenses involved with Massachusetts, so. But no, New York doesn't have a specific.
The one thing New York
license for it.
doesn't.
That was
Yeah,
some say
that's why
Everything else.
working in Albany gets confusing because they want you to fill out, their paperwork and they say, put your license number down, and every time you have to call and say, don't have what you're looking for, so.
So geographically, I think you're in a good position, or a good location.
Yes, yeah.
Where's your office located now?
It's, it's on 9W still, but it used to be KT's, the pizza place.
Yeah.
We own that building.
Oh, okay.
Our owner owns that building,
Okay.
so, yeah, we work on the top of it right now.
I'll see how we don't have any more, public hearings, and, nobody seems to, be beating down the doors to comment on it, so, do a motion to
Okay.
close the public hearing.
Okay, motion to close the public hearing for Ken Gagne of Absolute Fire Protection Special Use Permit Application.
Second.
Second by Josh, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. That concludes our public hearings for the night. So we'll open our regular business meeting. Would everyone please rise for the pledge of allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, I'll start off with doing this resolution for Fran. Unless anybody has any more questions or anything about it. I know he likes hanging out with us, but get it done.
I gotta come over to your pond.
Do what?
I gotta come over to your pond.
Okay.
Did you see his?
Oh, yeah.
Whereas Francis Aarons is wishing to complete a two-lot minor subdivision on property located on Old Street Road in the town of Baltimore, tax map ID number 1.00-1-12, submitted a minor subdivision application to December 11th, 2025 planning board meeting. And whereas the application is short environmental assessment form were reviewed at the January 2026 meeting, and a negative declaration issued for the purpose of secret, and whereas a required public hearing duly noticed in the Albany Times Union was held on the application February 12th, 2026, from members of the public offering no comment. Therefore, be it resolved, the planning board does hereby approve the maps for filing in the Greene County Clerk's office. The parties are required to record the maps and updated deeds with the Greene County Clerk within 60 days of approval at no expense to the town.
A motion to approve the Aaron's minor subdivision resolution.
Second.
Second by Josh, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, you have the completed maps, final maps, so we can,
Yeah.
in Mylar? Okay,
So there's some of the paper maps underneath too, because we have 3 Mylars and 1 paper. So I gave you the whole one. I think I got like 7 maps right there. Is that good? Is that enough though for you to
Give us
have
a box.
stamped and signed?
So I'll pick my spot.
Yeah, well, you want extra, because whenever anything happens, someone's asked you for the maps, I could.
These are correct, right? So that's a paper copy.
Do you want these extras signed or are you good?
Yeah, this one more time.
Oh, these are both of mine.
Yeah, because there's no reason to have them if they're not signed, to be quite honest.
You get looks like 3 maps.
Yeah, that's what ended up, there was a mistake.
Okay.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
You know.
These are all signed though by the surveyor.
For some reason, he's unforgettable.
We'll leave it that way. Let's calm down a lot.
You keep them with you. Keep them coming.
No theater, John.
See Angelo, will you?
Yeah, no, he's gotta be working.
Tell him his solar lights are still working. In the snow.
So nothing. He's a good guy.
Yeah,
Now your brother. He is too.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
His kids turned out. Just shocking.
Yeah.
oh, really? Okay.
Dave, that's your brother, right?
What's that?
Dave, your brother.
Yeah.
You admit to that? Yeah, plenty of maps, I guess.
It's gonna pass
Anne
now.
Marie said sign them all, not me.
I go through sign maps.
I'm gonna just roll them all up and put them back in the thing, so.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yes,
All the time.
yes. I didn't just keep yours, but I'm gonna keep one of yours.
What's that?
That's fine, yes. It's supposed to be 1 Mylar and 2 papers. Yeah. Did you finish filling it out? I'll take it.
Okay, put that in the file, I guess.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I appreciate that. I mean,
Is it something I can scan and send to you? And then you can send it that way?
Send this
Through
to
an
me?
email? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can sign it that way?
Yeah.
I'll send it back?
Yeah,
That way
send it
we
to
can you can send it electronically.
Okay, works for me, yeah.
So I will do that.
Yep. That with you, I hope I have it.
Okay, so we're waiting on the maps for
Yes.
Simpson.
Did you take
And
hers?
the other one, I'm basically not sure. but-
Sorry, Fran.
Did you take one?
I
Waiting on the maps to be revised for Simpson minor subdivision.
No, this came up today.
So I don't know whether we're gonna bother.
It has to be sent to the county.
Yeah.
Resolution.
So, once we get his signature, the sooner we get it, the
Yeah.
better, because then I can send
I'll
it
call
right
him
over.
right away. He has
Yeah.
questions too, so.
I will.
I'm gonna call him.
Yeah, before I leave tonight. so
I
we can get
appreciate it.
signature.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll send it right over.
Okay.
Thank you. You guys should be good for the night then?
Okay, sweet.
And we will, I'll keep you
Well,
updated,
you don't need a resolution.
and as long as the maps are good for the next meeting,
Yeah.
then we should be
I'm
okay.
saying
I'm gonna try and get a hold of Bob tomorrow to see.
Well, this one's-
You know, he's got any way to do this for the next one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it'll be maybe late March, he said, so it's gonna be.
Because we can't stand
We'll be cutting it real close if we
Correct.
do it.
Yeah, so we'll just wait till we
But,
bring
you know,
stuff in, and we'll
well, that's
review it
true,
before you do
but
resolution.
it's like, you know,
Yeah.
once this is all through and the lawyers and
Yeah.
everything, so.
If they
And
haven't
this
done
doesn't
the maps,
cost any extra, everything.
That's
It's
fine.
revised by then.
Okay, that would,
So,
that would.
You got a little time,
And
you
I'm
got a
glad we
little
got
time.
it today, like,
Yes.
you know.
I'm just gonna-
I know, also, go ahead.
Yes.
Okay,
for.
We got it.
Oh,
were
that was
done.
the whole thing.
You're done. Come back in, come in
as far as,
next week to visit me, and I'll give you a copy of the resolution, all filled out, okay?
Thanks, we're real.
as far as the, absolute fire protection resolution,
Thank you, Fran.
seeing how the county wants to put their 2 cents in, if they do or not, I don't know. But I'm thinking we should hold off, you know, they have 30 days, so by the next meeting, you know, I don't expect any feedback really,
Understood.
but we'll have the bases covered, if you're good with that. Then just a matter of us doing the resolution and you're done.
Yeah, we don't have a choice, right? I mean, that's just how it.
Well, if,
Well, we apologize.
it's either that or we'd have to put a condition on it, so, no. It was kind of unexpected, it was like,
Basically, you'd approve it based on when they respond, is that how
Yeah.
that would work?
Yeah, but you don't know how they're gonna respond, and
Well, how's it holding them up either way? Are you still working over there?
Yeah, they have plenty of, they don't have a building permit just yet either, they're
Oh,
being
so
reviewed right
It doesn't
now.
really matter, not 30 days.
They're not
holding
gonna
up.
open the
However,
business
and we don't-
in that
it's not us.
timeline.
Yeah, it's how
Holding
you
it up.
guys.
Yeah, we're not-
Whatever's easiest.
They're not gonna open the business within a 30-day timeline.
yeah,
They're not
okay.
ready for
We
that
don't
yet.
wanna be the hold up, you
Yeah,
know.
no, I don't
But,
think that's-
like I say, this was all kind of 11th hour sprung on us,
Understood.
and, I don't see any problems.
They usually send letters telling us they have no comments, so,
If they respond.
yeah,
No,
and that's if they respond.
So at the moment, we'll, table a resolution.
Okay.
And, next month, one way or another, whether we get feedback or not, then we'll just do resolution.
Okay.
So, I mean, nobody has any more questions for him, or, so I don't think there's any problem at all.
Understood. Appreciate it.
Okay, so see you next month then.
Sounds good.
Or we can just do, even if you don't have time coming, we can just do resolution. Forward to you, you know.
Alright.
So,
I'll be in touch with Ken, I'll let him know I'll let him have his vacation.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll call me anyway.
Yeah, just, let him know that the county had to weigh in on it, and we're just gonna await the county's comments, and that's it.
Yeah.
That should be
I
it,
don't-
just as
don't
long
see any
as
problem.
everything comes back clear from them.
Sounds good.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
You don't have to say.
You can if you want.
We'll talk about you, we won't talk about you anymore.
Have a good night.
Okay, we have updated maps on the Peter Gagan minor subdivision. Oh, you do?
you wanna, these people done?
Huh?
What,
Yeah.
do they know?
Yeah, they can all.
Well, we don't have the final map. Oh, okay.
No, but they don't need to do that.
Oh,
No, if you guys are, if you want to take the meeting, you'll have it first time.
yeah.
Oh, you're here for Lance too?
No, I don't know.
All right, he's sticking around, he's sticking around.
With your special use permit thing? Oh. Do I have to be involved in that?
There,
No, but.
there will be a public hearing for that, most likely.
We figured you want to get out and enjoy the beautiful evening, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
The 15 below wind chill.
We're gonna we'll review the application and stuff tonight, but a public hearing will probably be set for that. So it's probably next
Subdivision,
month.
yeah.
So if you guys are.
We have one down, right?
then.
Oh, is this,
I-
is this a
right
whole
now-
one? Oh, yeah, we just tabled together. Pass it. Wait.
Thank you. Yes, you will get a green card. I figured.
Another bed lane. How you doing?
Good, yeah.
Good.
We're good.
Did I did include this application, I wanted to double check with my head, and I did.
No, I
know
just
did.
wanted to let you know. Yeah, no, I agree.
Do you have the fee for the application tonight? Awesome.
Awesome.
I'll let them
Already there.
accept the application and then I'll get your money.
Right.
This guy.
That was
We see each other around.
Oh, yeah.
This is attached to this, right?
This gonna be the flag lot?
Yeah.
Yes. And then this gets a right of way on his flag lot, and this guy has its own driveway. Why does it look like it's?
But like, you're gonna have a public hearing too for this? I got
Yeah.
You got it, boy, you got it, like, boy.
All right, so I'll explain.
Take care, Ben. Yeah, take care. Yeah.
They are, there's a right of way here, it's easier if I can look over that.
Trying to remember where we're at with, did we go through the application last?
So they have a
We
right of way.
didn't, you guys looked at the maps and then told them about the
Yeah, okay,
right of way and
that's what I
stuff,
thought,
and
yeah,
then.
yeah.
Number 5 says agriculture.
So what we came up with.
Is it near a farm? Your subdivision, is there a working farm?
There's a farm right at the back.
And then this guy has his own. That's how you get to hold on. That's ultimately. That was the change we made. They were trying to do it with just the right of way.
Another eggs.
And no, and not making a flag lot.
Yeah.
So now it's.
Does it
cleaner.
show on the
There's
map?
still a right of way. There's still a right of way, right?
Probably not too far over.
Flag lot. This is.
Is the property, is the property that you own, that's the farm is on?
Well, before it was every. With
All
our
land uses that are joining in near the proposed ag.
Okay,
Agriculture residential, then further on, again
They all want to
states.
use the same right.
See, my property, I live here. My son lives behind me.
Yeah, is that an active farm in the backside?
Yeah, at the backside of us?
yeah, Volmar.
Yeah, there's a,
That was done many years ago.
there's a big farm right in the back.
Touch these.
Oh, yeah?
And then it goes on, it goes back on to, Highgate. It's not on the highway.
Well, no.
Yeah, but it touches your property in here,
It touches that piece of property.
so
Well,
we're gonna need.
you can do an ag form.
This is the.
You know, say-
It's still gonna do it. But it didn't sell it.
Flag paper is there.
So, I am gonna have you fill out this agriculture, I didn't know that that was a farm that went up next to it.
Okay.
So, we're gonna have you fill out this agricultural form here. I'll give you a pen, show you this. You're gonna need your neighbor's addresses, which I already have for you.
This is.
Now, isn't there a driveway put in there now? Was it supposed to be a driveway?
Proposed 55 right of way. Part of lot 2.
He's the farm guy, just, you know, these are all the addresses that you have to put in, which are
It's
the
owned by this
addresses.
guy.
And just fill that out for me, give it to me today, and then I will
Is that
send
what it
that
says?
over with the 239
Looks like
county,
they separated
and hopefully hear back from them.
This line shouldn't exist.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna do that.
it. Sort of using it, this guy,
Explain
he's gonna have access to
the
that.
difference
Oh.
here.
The difference?
Right in the
Yeah,
middle.
what do we do here?
Okay, what we did here, let me see. What we did here was,
originally this was going, we had a driveway coming out here.
Yep.
So what we did was we made this flag lot. This piece, second piece of property owns this here now.
Okay, so you're doing the second property as a flag lot and giving the third property the
Right
right of way.
away.
Okay,
And then this is separate driveway.
it was just opposite what I said. I thought that was on the flag lot. all the way. What I was saying, Yeah, it didn't. Either way.
I just did what you told me to do last.
I actually said, I was saying this lot would be the flag lot, but
No.
it works the way you say too. It does not work.
Yeah, it does.
This is the flag. He gets
Yeah.
the right of way.
It has the right of way, sure. Works either way.
That if we don't close.
This is
But as long as it works.
This is the dirty way.
So this is owned all by.
No. This is owned all, right to there, yeah, sorry, right to there. That line right there.
No, you said this was the flag lot, so he would own this whole road.
Yes, that's the one. That's the second piece of
Lot
property.
two
to the line.
owns the
Lot
flag.
2 owns all.
From here.
Oh, then what are these dots here?
That was just left in there for the turnaround for the fire.
Oh,
The engineer is insistent that there has to be a
No, we
100-foot
under-
turnaround for the fire code in New
that's
York.
fine, but this looks like this delineates it as another lot.
Yeah, well, that's what,
This is part of lot 2. Proposed road right away. We have need reference that Green has access to that. Is that on here?
what's it say there?
Well, this is right away, part of lot 2. Proposed right away. Might say in the text here. I mean, the right of way is for free. Technically. You know, they're the ones that need the easement out.
Out, yeah.
So,
That's not on the page, is it?
Yeah. It's pretty basic, isn't it? So I'm looking at the map here. What,
Yeah, no, just, if that's part of lot 2, why is there a line here? I don't get it. Okay, it's part of lot 2.
This is lot 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why is this?
But it doesn't say anything about being right away.
So this should say,
Who's,
I mean, there's no legend which says hashed area is right of way. You know what I mean? But and then this being here just makes it look like this is.
road access easement, part of lot 3.
So it makes it easier, that's what happens to it.
So this here says it.
No, I understand that. What's the point of this?
Designated, I don't know. It just, I mean, it's not property line, it's dotted line. Where's your dotted line? Over here.
Should be another at least 2 weeks.
so it's a lot line.
It's the property line is solid.
Yeah, what's the
The
dotted
dotted-
line?
A
No,
proposed,
no,
Proposed lines are dotted.
proposed new lot line adjustment.
Yeah, this was one lot, right? Or no, two lots. This is a proposed new line, this is a proposed new line.
Yeah, that stone wall is the first lot. That's the second lot. That was originally there.
Yeah, I'll try and get a hold of Bob tomorrow. If I fail,
I didn't speak out, he was real nice.
he's a nice guy.
I'm not sure I understand what the issue
But
is.
if the right of way says part of lot 2, is anywhere in there to say, indicate that it's the right of way for lot 3?
But
But that
It's
doesn't,
not a right of way, right? Because she's gonna own that, so
Yeah,
that's a part of the
exactly.
property.
The only
flag
right
lot,
of
right?
way, you know,
The only right of way
No,
is
it's-
coming from lot 2 to lot 3.
Yeah.
I know these other 2 are crazy.
You're correct.
Yeah.
This is not right of way up here,
Keep down, look back there.
But it looks like it's separating easement from right of way.
Yeah, what's the difference between, we're using the word easement here and the word right of way here, is there? I know there's a difference. Does it matter?
No.
I
Well, yes, in a way, if you can't have an easement for two properties. So you have to distinguish the difference between.
This is the only easement right here. Am I right?
No. If you think about it, if that's that part of the property, the only easement is this strip. Because once it hits here, it's his property. He doesn't need an easement on his own property.
Well, the easement for fire operators, road access, right? Is that what it says right here? Am I misreading or is this confusing me where it says that the proposed private road and right of way is part of lot 2, but I'm trying to think how that indicates.
It should be proposed as a part of lot.
Well, if it's, okay, it's part of
Yeah.
lot 2, but so where does it indicate that it's a right of way to lot 3?
It says fire apparatus road access easement part of.
Well, it wouldn't be an easement to lot 2 if it's on lot 2.
Right.
It could only be for the next following lot,
I guess if you read it that way, yeah.
right? You can't have an easement to your own property, on your own property.
Yeah.
Second.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying, Bill.
Right.
So this is similar to my property. Very simple.
It's confusing to me I mean, it's not confusing. I know what's going on, but to anybody else, this looks like a different lot. This looks like an easement, but it's not. This is the easement. This should say easement to lot 3. I mean, it's not a huge mistake. I mean, it could be fixed very easily. And this whole thing about fire apparatus, does the fire truck get an easement to the, no, that has nothing to do with it. It's just the turnaround is for code purposes.
Yes, New York State Code.
That's code, not easement. They don't need an easement for that. It's code. So,
But what we're doing here is a land subdivision. We're not building houses.
Yeah.
We're not worried
Yeah.
about that.
It just.
You know,
I thought this map gets put on file.
it does get put on
It's gonna be
file,
referenced in the future.
but, I mean, as far as I know, none of this is carved in stone where these buildings are. These are just, there for.
Who's that? You, me?
See how things fit, you know? I mean, if the guy changes the shape of the house or where the driveway is, this guy's gotta use that because that's what we approved.
As long as it's clear that lot 3 is, got that easement, that's all I care.
Who's using?
So I think we would prefer if it said,
That's not part
road
of.
and right of
That's the
way.
existing
Right, that's-
one,
Easement.
that the other side
Yeah,
of
that's
the
right.
road,
Easement
so
for
the
lots,
other
right.
properties use
Huh?
that, and they
I know what
just
you're
said that
saying.
they would use their
You
own
know,
versus using that.
But you could still
Two
use this one
homes
as
all
well.
this now.
I'm sorry.
Even though you're putting this in for your purposes, this is still available to you, is it
That's a
not?
private,
That actually is an easement to the second piece of property that was there in the back.
Okay, all right.
Which is there.
Okay, so
Which is,
this,
it's still an easement, that can be still accessible to that
right,
second
so
piece of
in
property in
this
the back.
deed here, it says that they have access to this easement.
That's right.
Okay, well, guys, did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, but you said that's in the deed?
Yeah, it's in the deed.
Yeah,
It's in the
That
deed.
3 has,
It's in the deed that this property, this piece of property from that stone wall back has access from this
oh,
road
is
here.
it? Oh.
yeah, okay, so
In
that
the deed.
means, that means you have access to this third property from 2 different sides.
That's right.
Okay,
Oh,
all right, so therefore, that means that 1 and 2 are coming off of this road now, even though they have access off of this road too?
There's no road
No.
there is what he said.
Not
No.
yet, there's no road yet.
No.
No, this one,
The first one?
yeah, the first one.
The first one right now has only access from the main road on Featherbed Road, Featherbed Lane. It only has access from that.
Okay, all right, but guys, it seems like there's enough accessible ins and outs here, don't you think?
yeah.
Okay. So do we still have issues?
I do, but I now voted for
And
it.
what is your issue?
I just don't understand the map because if this is this a lot or are these already lots here?
That doesn't have anything to do with it.
That has nothing to do
All
with
right, it
it.
has nothing to do with that. So
Nothing to
forget
do with
this.
me.
So if we're
Yeah.
forgetting that, we're gonna forget that there's an easement here. What do
Well,
these
no, we're
lines
not,
indicate?
because this easement here, this property in the deed says it has accessibility via that
Via that,
easement.
exactly.
Okay, so there's,
the old deed.
The old
We'll be
deed.
writing up a new deed.
well,
Is it-
I would think you'd keep that
You
in the
gotta
new
carry
deed, because why would you take it out?
Right.
And how many properties is that deed gonna be accessible? It's not gonna be accessible to 1 and 2, right?
It's not, it's only,
And-
Because then it would be too many.
right, well, that's why
Well,
I'm
that's
saying,
another thing, you got 3 lots on that.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
if this is another, that should say that this is the only property accessible by this, but But if, again, I understand this is a different part, but if is this a property? I don't know. Then
This is
it's
not
already
part
accessible
of
now
it.
for 3 properties.
Well, that was subdivided previously, so it's,
Yeah, it's fine.
grandfathered at this point, so, yeah, it doesn't meet what our code is at the moment, so. But that was,
So somewhere along the line, somebody tripped in a house in there, they shouldn't have had access on that
well, maybe
road.
it's before the zoning was
Yeah.
written to that.
That's
point.
what's going
I
on
don't
there,
know when
right?
that
Yeah.
happens,
Okay,
Well,
so,
they're not very old houses, that one back there.
Oh, there's
Actually,
houses-
they're actually trailers, that's what they are.
there's not houses on it, no.
They're there, but it's
So if this is
just,
a proposed line, what is this? That's what I'm saying.
that's the proposed new lot line.
And then this is this is a proposed lot right here?
would it be easier if I just got the new map and took that out of it? Because this caused a lot of confusion here, I could say.
Well, it shouldn't be.
I understand what it is.
If it's allowed.
It's just not, so the deed is not gonna say that this is an easement.
I'm
The
sorry.
map's gonna say this is an
On
easement.
the deed. Well, it probably doesn't matter if it's on or not for that.
Mhm.
Well, I like that they're showing it, fire apparatus turnaround. And they designated that spot for that. I mean, that's gonna serve both properties. I just think over here where it says the proposed 50-foot wide private road and right of way, part of lot 2, and somewhere it should say for,
Should say right of
Access.
way lot 3 or.
or, for access for lot 3.
That was only.
Even though it shows it, it doesn't say it, but I mean, it's showing it.
But,
So do I have to put that in there?
I don't know if it's necessary, but I mean, it shows it.
Yeah,
Right away is always.
And as long as the right of way is written into the deed of 3, and, this looks like it's, when it gets written,
Mhm.
as long as this is written in for this, as an easement out for the road, I think we're all right.
so,
Well, I guess some questions about that long form, Joe, you filled out.
what?
The question is the what?
Environmental form, I saw, like,
What,
For
it's the long one? It's
well,
not-
not that it was the short form, but
here's the
do you have a
short.
mud puddle on this property? I mean, you listed as wetlands.
There's no wetlands.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but they listed it as wetland. And they put a yes down. The wetlands over here.
Yeah,
Not
that's, it's
on.
over there, it's not on ours.
So I was overlaying the maps today. I was
Yeah.
like, so when we
Yeah.
do the review of
Yeah,
the-
because the wetlands is way
Are,
over.
are
This
there
is a
things to
26.
correct on the application? Is
Yes.
that what you're
Yeah.
saying? Okay.
There's a 26
Let me see.
acre lot right there, and that's where all
Okay.
the wetlands are, it's right there, over there.
On part 1, there was a mistake on it?
Yeah, I can get them out.
All right,
If
well,
we're done with the
gonna go
maps.
over the application anyway, I'm sure,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I fill this in now?
What's that?
Well,
Yeah,
I think you're good. Don't we think his maps
Yeah,
are okay?
I think
Yeah.
it'll suffice,
Okay.
All right, so map 1 is what it was, map 2 is what you're
The
proposing,
proposed.
and map 3 is what?
Geography. All the- That's the same thing, except for the engineer part in there, it's all the heights and the lights and whatever.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what it is.
It's the topo.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we gave the act form because
Because a farm abuts the back property, I would assume lot 3.
No, where's this?
yeah. And
This Volmar LLC.
Oh, okay, so.
Just so we get them out of the way, right?
okay, well, the 13A where it says, does any portion of the site proposed action?
Yeah, see that.
Yeah, so that's answered correctly.
Well,
No, no.
let's start on the first page here, in the application. Here's our chance to write in that the right of way is for the purpose of lot 3.
Anything you guys want me to say?
You see where he's saying?
On number 5.
Number 5, Mr. Gagan,
Yeah.
I need you to come, over here and make a little bit of adjustments to the application. I'm sorry. So this here can say that it's for lot 3, correct?
Yeah,
So just
right away
add where it says proposed
for lot
50
3.
wide private right of way.
Yeah.
You can say for lot 3 or to go to lot 3. That way it's covered in the application
Okay.
and also covered by the map.
Yeah.
So just say
For lot 3.
for lot 3. And then please initial.
Yeah, I think
I think
13A
we'll be
should be
doing that
done.
on the,
Yeah.
is that okay for that?
Yeah, and 13A on that should be no instead of yes.
On the EAF,
Yes.
Yeah.
13A should be no instead of yes. So no,
What do we do now here?
because you said it was yes wetlands, it's not, so just.
That's
click
because
no.
So that was.
that's because it automatically generated. If you go to the last page,
Oh,
they got it listed as. So by changing that, you may trip something somewhere. That's one of the things I want to discuss on that. But before we get to that one, we ought to be changing number 5 on page 2.
right.
It is consistent with the adopted comprehensive plan. That should be a yes.
So that should be a yes.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
click yes and cross out no, and then
Initial.
just scribble it out and then initial it.
Okay.
Okay?
So you think 13A should be yes?
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Well,
Oh.
it says or lands
Well, it's
adjoining.
adjoining, so it does adjoin.
Yes, so I think it should be yes.
It should be yes.
Yeah.
Problem
Or-
is, yes also triggers, if yes, identify wetland and water body and extent of alterations in square feet of acreage.
Just put there that it's adjoining property.
Adjoining property?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, so here, we'll keep this yes, but just right here that it's adjoining property. The wetlands are on adjoining property.
Right here, correct?
Yep,
Depends on how you read that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's all, they're all like that.
I mean, wetlands are adjoining.
adjoining property
But I guess it's figured as part of that
contains
property. yeah.
wetlands.
Would you propose? Okay.
That's it?
Yeah, I would just write.
But see, number B says it's not the proposed action will not
Here,
alter
initial,
approach
initial.
existing wetlands, so that,
Okay.
We'll get through it.
Is there more?
so that's covered.
yeah.
There is more. Let's see if there's any more corrections.
Okay,
And down 17,
17, yeah, I just saw that.
it's a subdivision, it's not a project, there's not gonna be water discharge.
Right.
So,
So,
no,
no and no for A and if yes, change both those yeses
Well,
to no.
it's just the top one's gonna be no and the other one's gonna be blank.
Top one's a no,
and I think that runoff will be
and
discharged
scribble
right
that out,
out of there.
and then just,
This one here, yeah?
nope, you don't have to yes that one, just initial. This one should have stayed blank,
Okay.
and then initial this change, thank you.
What about the runoff? I think we should take that right out.
We
Yeah,
did,
that's what we just
yes.
did, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cross it
there's a-
out,
no.
didn't put yes, just cross it out, initial it.
Oh. That's good.
I think that's
And what about acreages?
So they generated a yes for that.
Oh, because the adjoining property does.
Adjoining property.
Yeah.
Is that all for part 1?
Yes,
Okay, we're good.
Did we look at the acreage before on this? or-
that's hard to read.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay, and then hopefully we'll have it settled up next time.
Just want to make sure our acreage is right.
They're gonna love me. The county.
Okay, this is, the second page is the map that we need for the application, correct?
He did change the
Acreages. maps,
acreages
map.
on the application. Only, I think, 1/10 of an acre or something that was changed.
Oh, is that,
So it's
Yeah, between
11.45.
only lot 1 and lot 2.
okay, after you created the right of way, it didn't change,
It didn't change lot 3, but it changed lot 1 to 3.028
yeah,
and lot 2 to 4.113, which I had him correct on the
Okay, all right,
application when he
okay,
brought the
okay, so we're
maps
good.
in.
right,
Thank you. There you go.
right.
I'm trying to stay ahead of things as I do, I promise. And then here's the part 2.
Do you want a negative,
Huh?
a motion for a negative on this?
Well, we haven't gone through it yet, let me run through this. Here's the part 2.
I feel like we did.
I'll run through part 2 here, but will the proposed action create a material conflict or an adapted land use plan or zoning regulations? No. Will the proposed action result in a change in the user intensity or use of land? No. Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of the existing community? No. Will the proposed action have an impact on the environmental characteristics that cause the establishment of a CEA? No. Will the proposed action result in an adverse change in the existing level of traffic or affect existing infrastructure for mass transit, biking, or walkway? No. Will the proposed action cause an increase in use of energy and it fails to incorporate reasonably available energy conservation or renewable energy opportunities? No. Will the proposed action impact existing water supplies, wastewater treatment utilities? No, no. Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of important historic, archaeological, architectural, or aesthetic resources? No. Will the proposed action result in an adverse change to natural resources? No. Will the proposed action result in an increase in the potential for erosion, flooding, or drainage problems? No. Will the proposed action create a hazard to environmental resources or human health? No. Okay, do I hear a motion to declare a negative declaration for this project?
A motion to declare a negative declaration for the environmental assessment for the Gaten project. Thank you.
Second.
Seconded by Josh, all in favor? Hear a motion to accept the application, we've reviewed it all.
A motion to accept the application for Gaten project, minor subdivision.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, now we just set a public hearing.
And send the ag and the 239 to the
Oh,
county
yeah.
because it's
Oh, yeah.
adjacent to a farm.
Okay, why don't we just send that out like Bobby said every
Because
time?
you learn something new every day,
If every town in this,
even if
Yes.
it makes you
Does
cry
that.
when you go home.
every town does that, they better have somebody sitting
Yeah.
there full
They're
time.
gonna have form letters is what they're going to do. Hopefully they'll get bombarded.
By me.
No, I mean, like Robbie just said, all the towns in Green County.
Yeah, there's a lot of farms.
Yeah.
There is.
A lot of county roads, a lot of state
Yeah,
roads.
State roads, yeah. I don't know why I was stuck that it was just on the town or county line,
Or large projects.
or, yeah, or like
Here's this
big site
EA
plans
part
for,
two of our-
you know, commercial projects.
Okay. So, Mr. Gay, you'll get a list of adjoining properties from April, and you've got to notify them so we can have you okay with having a public hearing next month?
Sure.
And then we can get, the project concluded. Rob?
Do you wanna do a motion for a public hearing? Motion to set the public hearing? No, just set it.
Yeah.
Set
Yeah.
We
never
accepted the,
did.
we accepted the application, the EF, we gave it negative.
March 12th, 7 PM. Okay. And finish filling that out before you leave, and I will make sure it gets over so the county can see it at this month's review, and it doesn't get put off for another month. Tomorrow's the deadline, so I'll get it in. Yeah, I know, nothing like skinning your teeth.
Still awake, Lance?
I am, very much so.
Want to come forward?
Absolutely.
Oh, we're not doing too bad, don't do it great.
Yeah, we are. It seems like we've been here longer, but.
I don't know if you want me this far forward.
That's fine, that's fine.
All right.
You want me to
Okay.
move the camera? No.
What's that?
I was like,
The owl?
watching the video.
You want to kind of a map that shows,
Forgot to grab the survey map.
I have a small copy of it.
I can go see if I have
No, I just,
the
you-
large survey map.
I also have photos of the garage.
I know, but I think we're gonna, I think, I don't know, we're just wondering how,
Find it from the previous survey.
What's this, survey map? Where's the garage on here?
yeah, that's what I'm saying, we don't have any places it on the property.
This actually is the same survey map we all just looked at, to be honest.
Okay.
We're pretty close to it. So that is the house and that is the garage.
Okay, so this is the garage,
Correct.
and this is the house. Does everyone have that?
Yep, so the garage on the map appears to be bigger than the house.
Does it give any, but we don't have any, shows any, where you are in relation to your property line, so do we?
Well,
Yes, so the garage is right here. There, and these are the property lines.
Okay.
yes,
Which, this is like what we, the proposed subdivision that we were doing is this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Just kind of happened to be that these two things intersected here.
Okay,
We don't really have a plan for the garage.
is it in the application, the size of the garage?
Yes, so
Okay.
it's, well, kind of, it's 660 square feet is gonna be the size of the actual area that I'm using. I have photos of the inside of the garage. Obviously, it's not up and running yet, but it's, if you guys want to look at this.
so the square footage is 600 feet?
660 internal square foot. And then,
That's just the structure.
so the
There's
660.
gonna be a parking lot associated with it. It's gonna be a site plan of the business.
Okay, so,
You know, much like this town building and parking
Yep.
lot, that's gonna be part of the site plan. And
Okay,
we're
so I
looking,
have
we're
to have
looking
it-
up the requirements for the site plan now.
so I have to have a surveyed site plan done?
Not,
No,
I don't think it has to be surveyed. We
No.
need more details, how the building sits in the property with this, following all the setbacks to the property lines.
exterior lighting and that kind of stuff? No.
No, leave it at that.
I don't know if we need that here because he's so isolated.
Yeah,
I mean, I have like the survey map that shows the garage on the property.
It would be more of a zoomed in,
Okay.
with,
You
and
could
showing
probably use
measurements.
your-
Should I just go on the Greene County GIS tax website and zoom that in?
mhm.
Okay.
It won't
But
show
it-
measurements though.
Yeah, just put, give us some measurements.
Well, there is a tool on there that puts measurements to it on there.
Right.
You're gonna have to come and,
Well,
you're gonna have to come and teach me.
Yeah, but-
I actually wanted to do this, like,
it also does area perimeters and acreage, it does all that.
Really?
Yeah,
Just so it'd be nice if we had something for the record that shows, here it is, we got this much distance to the property line, so, it'd be nice to have that in the record.
Well, you could use your current survey and.
I mean,
look
either.
at them up, Right?
okay,
I was expecting.
I was trying to download.
that's fine.
Have you looked on the Baltimore's website for site plans?
I did,
See what
yes.
was
I was in
required.
communication with April quite a bit about this prior to this meeting, and I was kind of under the impression that the actual survey that I have, that you guys have on file, was going to be sufficient because of the fact that the building's already there. So that,
Well, this
So that's
is,
the only
this is a
reason why I
very
didn't
small
do
print, you can't see much on it. We have,
I went and
Do we have a
looked.
larger
I
print?
don't have it. I know Dawn has
it's the
it.
map we just used for the subdivision, wherever that went.
Oh, for Simon's
It's
map.
this blown up.
Let's see. So let's pull out Simon's map. I'm glad I kept one this time.
Extra large.
Well,
The measurements still aren't on there,
Yeah,
but it is a blown up.
well, there's scale there.
They
On
have,
that.
he has
Not
a
on
map in the assessor's, oh shit, in the assessor's office.
just of his lot, correct?
just of his lot when it was
That would be
subdivided
good.
from the original.
Yeah.
I just don't have a copy in
So-
my office, that's all.
This is the garage.
Dawn
Right.
does have
That's the
have a copy
The
though.
driveway is, I mean, it's a paved parking area, this one, I paved
Yeah,
it. So it's like, well, it doesn't matter, I guess. It's not gonna be helpful without an actual drawing, I guess, but.
if you had this of your site and just gave us some measurements, it'd be nice to have it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Well, I mean, I would think, do you guys have these types of maps on file or no? For the individual properties, because if so, then you should have
We
this map,
I
exactly
don't know whether we'd
this.
have a site plan.
We have a map that was done for the
This just
original
bigger.
subdivision.
Okay.
Right.
It's in the assessor's office. I don't believe it has the measurements on it though.
It probably does not.
It does
Is-
not have, because I did look for it. I did
Now,
look
is
to
it just
see-
for this site or does it involve other sites blowing up like this? Or is it just for his site?
I think it's for his site and Lloyd's site because it was a subdivision off of the main
It's this map,
acreage.
exactly, but that size.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So it's much larger than that.
but I
you know, as far
don't
as
think it
this.
has this.
Okay, so you could take that map
The
to
measurements.
Staples or someplace, get a copy of it.
Well, online,
Mhm.
and it sounds like he's familiar with it, you could do a much nicer map,
Okay,
where you could do even a satellite imagery of this, showing the garage and the parking lot, and identifying it as the area of business. This doesn't identify it for what it's gonna be, it doesn't say site plan or anything. So we're looking for a site plan that's gonna pretty much get just outside these border lines, showing the garage, parking lot, and even if it's just handwritten on there, business, site plan for this business.
Okay, so I can do that physically myself.
yes.
Okay, because it doesn't indicate that in the paperwork. It says the site plans have to be like done by a surveyor or.
Does it say that on that?
That was what we
No.
talked about.
Yeah, but we,
Surveyor?
no, we've done this before.
I just want to make sure it's good. I
Yeah.
have no problem
Well, you
doing it.
wanna
I
know
just want
what's
to make sure
required
that
for the
it's done.
site plan.
Yes,
That's all right.
here.
I got it.
We've had site plans
Yes.
before where they were just, the measurements were put on it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm good with that. I just, like I said, I just want to confirm that that will be good.
I
This
can't
That's
imagine.
it. No,
Are you sure?
Right here, minor project, site plan review, application contents. Brief narrative and preliminary concept showing the locations and uses of principal and accessory structures, parking lot areas, and other planned features and any significant anticipated changes to the existing topography or natural features. Location of the map and area should clearly show location of the site with respects to nearby streets, right-of-ways, properties, easements, and other pertinent features in the project area. Topical or contour map, adjacent scale, details shown. I don't know if that's that's not applicable. Complete short investment, we need a short.
This is the
environmental investment
application content. It's
Well,
not the
look-
site plan content.
This has been
forms. But for
accepted
review, this is
in
what we should
previous,
be looking for.
on previous occasions, so that the people don't have to go out and spend more money on drawings, if it can be
You don't have to
accommodated.
spend money. I've done site plan applications myself and submitted them here before I was on the board. Those were
Oh,
done
no,
by
no,
me.
I'm talking about the drawing.
The drawing, I did it myself.
Yeah,
that's
You
what
just,
I'm
you just,
saying.
you just print out the mappers, what he's telling you, is you can do
Yeah,
all this
That's fine.
yourself.
Like I said,
And
I
you
have
don't
no
have-
problem.
there's
I
no
just want to make
expense.
sure
Yeah,
it's
that's
good.
what we're
That's
all
all.
saying.
You
Before I
do not
it.
need, you do not need to get a surveyor. involved.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But it has to show local structures, the properties next to you, things like that, how far away it is. I mean, I know you're far away on this map, but,
So,
you know.
okay, so if I zoom it in to the level that you showed me with your fingers there, that's obviously not going to show.
It's gonna show the property lines on either side, and you can say this is 500 feet
Take
away.
measurements, give us some.
Okay,
You
but I'm
know.
saying it's not gonna show other properties.
It should show the property line, at least. You don't have to show all the properties. You gotta demonstrate how far away your business is to the next property.
Okay. So it would be more of a map that actually.
I mean, you got plenty of room, right? I
It
mean,
really needs to be this. Because I'm a quarter mile away from the road.
Yeah, but
So
just,
in order for me to
just,
show-
just of your property, like Bobby said, show the property line of your property.
Okay,
Just give
so
us
it-
our your
okay.
distances, that's basically.
So it
all.
really needs to be my property lines.
Correct.
Does that mean that this application is a site plan application and not a special use permit application? I thought it was, or.
Or is it both? I don't have the code book in front of me.
I
One night I didn't bring
thought
it.
it was, I don't have.
We can look
It's
it right up quick.
permitted in the rural agricultural area with special use permit. is
That,
what
and
it
that's
said.
all it is, special use permit
Use.
or
That's-
site plan?
I'm gonna look right now. I know chapter 112, and I
But
know it's
either
page
way,
19.
having just,
Yeah.
the dimensions to your property from the
So,
building. Nice to have it on
Automobile
record.
repair, RA, US, special use permit.
Well, that's use permit and site plan.
It is.
US,
It's both.
yeah, right.
Well, let's see the book I got there.
Should be a U and an S.
It's a U and an S, yeah. They're all U and S though,
Yeah.
together.
Well,
Use
service
permit and site
station,
plan.
yes, it's both.
Okay,
Otherwise it'd just be an S or site.
But I mean, it's the same application.
yeah, but
So-
then I can just make sure he marks it
But,
correctly.
if we just had like, I would say, zoom in, just show your property and, if it shows the property lines, then you can just give us some measurements. And
Understood.
that would cover the basis for everybody.
Just click site plan too. Thank you.
So just so you know, on our website,
I need that.
there's
back.
no site plan application, which has a
You can,
template,
yeah.
a plot plan.
I'll give it right
I think that's what you're looking for, right?
Right.
So we can go off of that. It's very simple. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
I mean, it's-
Basically, show 'em.
I thought I remember when Marjorie gave it to me, she gave me the plot plan and it came with a list of requirements to what you have to put on the plan.
Oh,
And I think, is plot plan the same as site plan? I don't know.
basically.
Okay. So I can take a map
Should show
and
'em.
mark it up on my own, basically,
Right, yeah,
that's gonna
yeah.
be sufficient.
Yeah.
I just don't know why
Just take some measurements of your property. I mean, as long as you know where your property line is, you can give us,
Of course.
it doesn't have to be right to the exact foot, but like,
Okay.
you know.
Now, do I need any type of information about the interior of the structure or anything like that? I mean, it already exists,
I
so
would-
it's just a garage that's
I
there
would
that
think
I'm,
so.
basically, this is just gonna be a part-time business that I'm gonna operate, and I just want it to be, I've been doing it for years anyway, I just
Yeah.
want it to be
Yeah.
legitimate so I can, for tax
Appreciate
purposes and everything else. So,
Okay.
I've always done like family and friends, and I kinda wanna,
Yeah.
You wanna make money?
well, right, yeah, I mean, you make some money, but it's like, you know, it's like this, to go legitimate is better, so ultimately, so.
Well, especially if you want to get a, DMV,
Correct, that's,
they're probably gonna ask for that.
yeah, and the process is a little bit annoying because I was hoping today it would get approved, because in order to submit the DMV application, I had to get a tax ID number. So now I have to start reporting sales tax every quarter,
Right,
even
yeah.
though I don't have sales tax that I'm technically, getting at this point. So I have to submit sales tax now next month for nothing.
Yes.
Well, as long as you file it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right, no, I understand that, yeah, but
Put down zero.
so then the DMV paperwork requires this and then that, and then a couple other
He's not
things.
But
making-
there's probably a DMV application for
Well, it's the same
number
application.
for a repair shop. They're gonna ask us.
No, that's what I'm saying, right, this has to be
And they
done
usually want a
prior to
letter
that.
From the locality. too.
Right,
Yeah,
basically, all it's asking for is a letter from the locality saying that they are okay with me operating business there.
Yes.
That's what the DMV paperwork requires,
so
so,
unfortunately, we won't wrap it up, it's not something we can wrap up tonight.
no, I understand that, I get that.
Uh,
There was just some confusion on what
We
exactly I
could,
actually needed to do. as far
if
as-
everybody's agreeable, do the application and, schedule a public hearing.
Yeah.
And,
I think we should, because it's not,
to move it along.
Yeah.
Mhm, okay.
And, then you would, but as long as you come to the public hearing
Yeah, that's,
with that plan, we're looking.
which is next month.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. And what I can do is I will, once I complete it, I will stop in here and talk to April. If that would be helpful, I could even give you guys a copy of it prior to the meeting. So if you see something.
Well,
that, hey,
it'd
this
be
needs to
good,
be-
because that way she'll email it. to
Right.
us.
And if something needs to be adjusted and changed, at that
We
point.
can do it, yeah.
Plot diagram.
With the sales tax, after a year, you'll probably get readjusted from monthly to
You
annual.
said Marjorie had.
They did that for me.
Okay.
So the first year is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Well, I think they wanted me to do that, for our business annually, and I said, no,
Mhm.
it's quarterly.
I prefer
Right. I think it's
Yeah.
quarterly is what
Yeah,
they're requesting
quarterly
to me.
can
Yeah.
keep track
It was maybe
better.
different for you
Yeah,
because of the
this annual stuff,
state limited. but-
I know, well, the first year, they make you do more, and then,
yeah.
eventually I went to annual,
Okay,
so.
well, that's good to know.
Okay, if everybody's agreeable, I'll do the part 2 of the EAF.
Okay, yes, exactly.
Okay. Will the proposed action create a material conflict when adapted land use plan or zoning regulation? No. Will proposed action result in a change in the use or intensity of use of land? And say no. Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of the existing community? No. Will the proposed action have an impact on the environmental characteristics that cause the establishment of a CEA? No. Will the proposed action result in an adverse change in existing level of traffic or affect existing infrastructure for mass transit, biking, or walkways? No. Will the proposed action cause increase in the use of energy and it fails to incorporate reasonably available energy conservation or renewable energy opportunities? No. Will the proposed action impact existing water supplies, wastewater treatment utilities? No, and no. Will the proposed action impair the character or quality of important historic, or archaeological, or architectural, or aesthetic resources? No. Will the proposed action result in an adverse change in natural resources? No. Will the proposed action result in an increase in the potential for erosion, flooding, or drainage problems? No. Will the proposed action create a hazard to environmental resources or human health? No. Okay, you'll hear a motion to,
I got it. A motion to declare a negative declaration for the CEQA, for the Palmetier, Landscape Palmetier special use permit.
second by Bill, all in favor? Motion carries, okay.
No,
We
it's always.
hear a motion to accept the application with the submittal of,
Okay, a motion to accept the application for the special use permit for Landscape Palmetier project and
with the
a
submittal of a
condition of receipt of a
site plan.
site plan showing building and other site plan distances.
Location and
Second by-
distances, I'll put location and distances.
Okay, second by Bill, all in favor? So we accept the application.
Okay.
Um,
Do you have the
so-
fee for the application tonight?
I do.
Awesome. I wasn't sure, so we're doing special use permit, not commercial, I would assume, for this project? I mean,
What did you, a non-commercial? It should be commercial, it's a business, no?
it's a
It would be listed as a
residential.
home business, I believe.
Yeah,
They
it's
listed
in an
as a home
RA
business,
zone.
which shouldn't be commercial.
Yeah, you can read that two different ways, you know, I
Yeah.
hadn't thought of that.
Can we read it whatever way it costs me this month?
I'm with you on that, you know?
When they did the same thing for me, they listed me, because we're both RA, as a home business, which should not go commercial.
Not sure.
And who
Your
said,
call.
who did that for you?
That was actually done by the town inspector. I have the paperwork at the house,
The building inspector did that?
yes.
For what?
Yeah, that doesn't make,
Commercial, you have to change the zone.
no.
No.
Home, I think that the question
But
is, if it's a
A
home,
home business is allowed within RA.
right,
Yeah. I
but
think it's
still
non-commercial.
commercial licenses, so I don't know.
I had to get rental licenses.
Yeah,
Well, it's still
Well,
why was business.
Yeah.
was there two separate things in the, where is that? There was two separate, there was one for automotive repair and then commercial automotive repair.
Okay,
So
so,
there's two separate ones.
all right, So what does?
112, chapter 112, page 18.
You've been doing this too long already. You got it
Yeah.
memorized.
Yeah.
April, I'm gonna give you this. This is the one that I.
Oh, okay, this is the one we did. Okay, thank you. New Baltimore Town Clerk.
Page 18.
Is it, come beyond?
Here, special use permit or variance, non-commercial, $100 for 1 to 2 dwelling units, 3 to 8 dwelling units is commercial. And then it goes dwelling units. I don't know what that's about. And then site plan review is hell of a, like $300, but I think that isn't.
So if you put down commercial, then it's gonna make
Trigger
something,
other things.
yeah.
Restrictions on that. Definitions in the back of that chapter. You could look up what the definitions are of each. The last pages of the chapter.
I was trying to think, I mean, like boxes in a commercial area. So that would, of course, be considered commercial, but if you're doing it out of your home.
It doesn't,
You just wouldn't be able to do commercial vehicles. That's what that's saying.
yeah. The definitions don't coincide.
Okay.
So,
Well, let's treat it as a home use.
Yeah.
I mean, a home a home occupation.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, because I don't want to get into that.
So I can't do all of Ravenna School District's buses, is what you're saying?
Well, they should have their own mechanics down there.
They should.
They should.
I did 3 years on that with mechanics.
So
Did
then
you?
I think
Yes.
it's $100. $100 special use permit, non-commercial.
Yeah.
$100.
I say this is that Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi fighting on this check, so
Oh,
I don't
awesome.
wanna waste this one. It's a good one.
And there's no farms, you're not close to the property line, or the county line, or town line, or anything like
Technically
that?
not within 500 feet of the farm, because Limecone Farm is farther than that. from the
That sounds
house.
good to me.
He doesn't own that other property yet.
Yeah, if you did, if you
See, now you guys are searching.
But they're still separate lots.
Right, it's gonna be separate
did.
lots.
Oh, it's almost not even funny though.
Well, again, we had that on the list of doing one of them along with your 239 on everything we do.
So public hearing next month.
Okay, public hearing for on the tier, March 12th, 7 PM.
You do the site plan with the building, show the
Perfect.
parking lot with adequate parking.
With my John Hancock.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Part of the site plan that we just did for the other fire, they had to show adequate parking for employees and stuff. So, just, so many spaces available,
All right, yeah,
it'll all be encompassed on that site plan.
Okay.
Building in the parking lot and the driveway.
yeah, basically just build it like
Take a
it's
look
a
at the
shop.
site plan
It'll be
list that you might need. And just try to accommodate as much as you can on that.
It's understandable, it makes sense.
Did you still have that checklist that came with it?
I do have it.
Perfect. So anything you can add on to the site plan that you're gonna create?
You want me to draw
On
in the
that list.
topography lines too, or?
You can download that online.
You're gonna be at the inspection station also?
What's that? I'm not doing inspections, no, it's too much liability, that's, and expense.
I heard
So,
it's hard to get an inspection.
Very expensive. You
Well, it's
have to buy the
expensive, but
machine.
my buddy tried to do it a couple years ago. They said there's not enough,
Mhm.
someone has to go
Yeah.
out of business for them to issue a new one and give somebody a new machine. It was some
I'm
crazy.
not necessarily.
No, I think the issue
What's that?
is the machine that you need is very costly.
But they only issue a certain number of them apparently.
Well, you make money on it because you bring people into your shop and tell them what's wrong with their car,
Yeah.
and then hopefully they fix it, but with you, but sometimes people don't, so.
I was gonna say $21 doesn't seem like that.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Budget time, no.
Nope, definitely isn't.
So this is your list of neighbors that you have to notify, and then here's a letter that just states what you're doing and when the public hearing will be. So it's set for March 12th
What's
at
going on
7
with this?
PM. Just, double check, make sure I didn't make any errors and
Okay.
mistakes or anything. Get, everything has to be sent certified mail, they'll put a green card on it, when it's received by the people, you'll receive the green card back in the mail. When you come back for the public hearing, bring all green cards received, if you haven't received the green card back, bring the receipt that you did send it,
Understood.
please.
All right, very good.
Okay,
All right, well, thank you,
thank you.
appreciate it.
Okay, so we'll see you next month then.
Yes, sir. You guys have a good evening. Take care.
Thank
Take care,
you.
guys. Thank you.
Give that back to you.
Oh, here's your copy of
I
the.
don't know what that one is.
Mr. Gagan?
Okay, a couple of things. I had asked April, and will you guys get any of this in your folders or not?
No,
Okay,
I
right.
didn't, I just put that up
Well,
there for you, I didn't realize.
I got cornered on the Stewarts in Coxsackie. I gotta go,
Yeah.
incognito. Down Roberts Hill Road, by Shelter Park Road, they'd had some complaints of Josh Flack had purchased this property and he was bringing his equipment and trucks in on it. But, and so some of the people were concerned, but it does come out to 9W and his property is commercial.
There's those 3 properties that are located on Roberts Hill Road, the first 3 properties are in the commercial zone.
So according to this, he bought
He bought 2 different parcels.
2 different parcels, yeah. Any rate, I just kind of wanted to look at the map to see what it showed.
Last year, the building compartment, not compartment, you know what I meant,
Yeah,
got a couple complaints, on the property. Code enforcement went out there, handled it, talked to everybody, and everything was closed. So I don't know.
What's the issue? That
We're
he's
talking
not on a commercial piece of property?
well,
Or
no,
he is.
no, he is, but that's just it. The adjoining neighbors,
What's he doing that's causing a problem?
well, they said he was running equipment and big trucks, et cetera,
On a commercial piece of property?
It's his
late-
residential, it's his house, it's his residential
But it's,
house,
okay,
but it's in a commercial zone. He doesn't have anything.
permit or something.
Right, but, all these vehicles are registered and up to date, and
How many people?
can we tell somebody how many vehicles they can use for their personal business,
Well,
or keep on their property, or
yeah.
store? I'm not,
Well, I'm kind of thinking this is gonna resolve itself. Because, well, like I say, one of the neighbors cornered me in stores. Matter of fact, I'm surprised he's not here tonight. He said he was gonna come talk to us about it.
Who is it?
I can't think,
Gregory?
I think it was Gregory, yeah.
Is there a restriction to having commercial vehicles in a non-commercial driver's?
At your home?
No,
Some municipalities do have.
It would have to be some kind of visual restriction, I would imagine.
Well,
Like,
we don't-
Like
it's an
fences and
eyesore.
stuff
Is
for
is there something in the
other
town that
things.
says they're not allowed that, but I don't know.
like I say,
That's what I'm saying.
right,
I know.
I just wanted to show you that
I just
it
wanted to
is
look at it,
located
because like I
in
say,
a commercial zone,
I
if
cornered
that
about it.
was.
Is he bringing mud into the road? Is he doing anything?
I didn't hear, it was mostly a noise.
Oh,
Like,
I
you
think
know,
the issue is when they're not licensed though, right? I mean, then
Well,
somebody thinks that they're starting
he is
a
construction.
a
equipment
wrecking
there too and
salvage
stuff.
yard or something. They have to be
This is his
licensed.
Yeah,
personal
this is-
property.
I don't think that's the case.
You know,
Right.
I think it's just business vehicles
Yeah.
that he's parking at his home.
yeah.
Well, I guess I gotta stop going to stores because I got cornered about it down there. But then, in the other stores,
And the other
just
stores,
the other day, I saw Josh.
oh,
and-
yeah,
He says he is, up on his father owns the old stalker farm up behind the schools there.
Yeah.
The buildings there, so I guess he's moving everything to there. So hopefully this will resolve itself, I just found that out today, so,
Well, actually, we have no jurisdiction.
right,
I mean,
but I was curious.
Not unless you were to come with
how
a site plan or something.
I was
for
curious
that.
how the commercial zone laid out, if you wanna take a look
Yeah.
at that, you know. It's been a while since we looked at that, and it does go over about the Roberts Hill Road. off of
Just a little
9/11.
bit.
Yeah. So, in the future, if somebody does something, they can do something on that property commercially. It does border on 9W.
The driveway isn't located on IW.
No,
It's off
no,
of
they're
Roberts
right
Hill,
about
but-
that. That was
And I think maybe
Yeah.
that's part of it,
That,
you
that's
know,
all.
that they're coming up Schiller
Well, see,
Park
that's
onto
all
Roberts
just
Hill
wood.
with large
Mhm.
equipment.
That's not if you go and pull in the Schiller Park Road, you see this is all just wood.
so which parcel are they complaining
Well,
about?
his driveway comes off of Roberts Hill Road up here,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
so
Huh.
he had a lot of trucks and equipment parked there.
I didn't know. I have that all the time.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but I guess it's in process of moving to a new base, so it should, another thing, we also got, on the FEMA project, response from,
A lengthy response.
yeah,
The final memo from Creighton Manning,
final memo?
final memo here, memo number 6, this is.
Yeah.
And I reviewed it, I looked at everything, I compared it to the resolution that we approved back in June. And everything that they have stated on the back end, we have covered completely with the resolution and all the conditions. So I think we're good.
Yes, but they still have a lot of things they haven't done.
They
as far-
do, and
As far as the conditions
Mm-hmm.
to get their building permit.
that's true. And
Yeah.
I spoke with, Kevin over at Nolan, and I told him, you know, your site plan approval is good for 1 year. And it was approved in June, because he said, do I have to come back for final approval? And I said, you've got final approval in June of last year when they voted on the resolution and it passed. So you should be working on buttoning up these conditions so you can issue get a building permit. And there was some conversation about if the conditions should be met during the building permit process. And I said, no, it's clearly stated on the resolution, these things have to be done before a
I
building
think we
permit
made
can be
that perfectly
secured.
Yeah.
clear. You know, unless I remember correctly. I mean, because we still don't have the lot proof that they've done the lot
They
consolidation.
haven't. I sent the paperwork over yesterday.
And, I mean, that's been a year
Yeah.
since we were told. or-
Well, and I said, you know, that's a pretty simple process. You just have to fill out this very simple paper and provide proof that the taxes are paid in full for both properties.
Mhm.
So hopefully, you know, they're getting on it.
So we're gonna see him in May, looking for an extension.
Right. Almost sounds like
Probably
it.
June.
Too late, we gotta do 30 days prior.
Yeah, I know, but I think they're going on, you know.
I did let them know it's only good for a year and that they'll have to come back if they don't have a building permit secured by that time.
How do we get rid of these people?
I don't know, that's sure drug out.
A lot of money.
I don't know why we have the projects to drag on for years.
Well, it's obviously in their ballpark.
All right, so do we have to
Yeah,
approve
we're
those
not
minutes?
I would love that.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm sorry, what's that?
The minutes?
Yeah,
I'm just trying to push it along.
okay, yeah, we got approved the minutes, for the, January 2026.
A motion to approve the minutes from the January 2026 planning board meeting.
Second.
All right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, a motion to adjourn the meeting.
A motion to adjourn the February 12th planning board meeting in the town of New Baltimore.
Second.
Second by everybody. Okay, all in favor? Any